I've got a mic here for you. Now, I only met Ray earlier, and I know a little bit about what your pitch is. Now, I am so proud, I can't tell you, that after years of struggling to get patients onto the clinical entrepreneur program, which I was asking for from year one, I said, if we don't have patients at the heart of it, we will never, ever get this right. And 3 years ago now, we got it over the line, but only because of our amazing patient and public engagement team at NHS England, who are just Alice and Sophie, who are just so. Isn't it great that we have a team within the heart of our national commissioning body that are actually focused on, we're not being good enough in engaging with patients and the public and addressing those issues from their perspective. We address it from ours, the academics and the politicians and the others. Where's the voice of the patient in this? And when I won their hearts and minds over and they said, do you think this is great, we'll back you, I said, I can't get it over the line myself. Can you help us get it over the line? And then working together as a team, we did. And then you're standing here today as a result of that. So I've not heard you pitch. And we've got entrepreneurs and we're going out again. So I'm looking forward to this, right? All right. And you know, I'm not, I will time you, but when it goes off, just ignore it.
Yeah, I won't listen to it anyway.
Yeah, I'll listen.
So, good morning everybody, my name's Ray, and I am the proud owner for coming up to 4 years of sight loss. And when that happened to me, I thought my life had finished. But it was really just the beginning of something really special. And what I had to do was find a solution, a new way of living, and that's, I've opened a CIC called Finding a Solution, and I have taken visually impaired sports into schools. And I took it in because there's nearly 15,000 children around the UK who are either registered blind or have partially sight loss. But when I took it into schools and seen the impact around neurodiverse, ADHD, children with just other struggles, and seeing the impact that goalball has on them. Now, goalball is a Paralympic visually impaired sport where everybody wears shades, so everybody is in the dark. And to watch children sort of be vulnerable in a safe space, to level the playing field, and then to watch them children slowly but surely find themselves. You know, one big thing that goalball teaches is children to communicate with each other. So you play in two teams of three, and they have to learn the names, they have to communicate, and it's like dodgeball, but for visually impaired. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about a case study with a young girl with autism. And when she came into my class, her mum said, I don't think she'll play, she struggles with sport. And I said, I just need you to sit down, leave her alone, leave her with me, because I didn't think I could play sports either. And over the last 6 months, I've watched this child grow, and now her confidence is completely different. She brought a friend to her last session, and she was telling a friend all about playing this sport, and it really does level the playing field for children. But it's much more than that. It's a chance to help with their mental health. Every child should be included in sport. Every child. And for me, Finding a Solution finds that solution for every child to play sports, to go home, to have an impact on their home life, to have an impact on their relationship. You know, goalball allows people who are sighted to play alongside people who are visually impaired. So that means a dad can play alongside his son. That means siblings can play alongside each other if one has sight loss and one doesn't. So what I'm looking for is for you all to fund me. It's not just funding, but it's an opportunity of being a part of something special and having an impact on a child's life. Thank you.
Am I allowed to give you a hug?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was...
You can't see everyone.
Wow. I was emotional. Really emotional in that. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Really amazing. I'm going first. I want to help.
Please.
Your authenticity, your clarity, you held everyone on every single word. I can't improve on this. I was going to come out with what you asked, which was a bit cheeky, but it's promoted a desire to want to do something about this. If I was gonna, I really wanted to understand the game more, because but that's actually for the second visit to understand it more and what people do and how that works. I think that's incredible.
Through finding the solution as well, I've just brought a silver medal back from Rome in blind baseball as well. So, so that's what blind sports have given me, and I want to pass that on. I think paying it forward is the innovation, really.
It's amazing. John, I mean, what it was like perfection, that. It's difficult, isn't it, to go better?
It was good. Have I seen Go Ball on TV?
So it's a Paralympic sport, so you may have seen it on TV.
Yeah. So that's a great touch point for me, where I've watched and thought, oh, that's happening. Like that, this is something I wasn't aware of. Is anyone else trying to bring it into schools?
So I am working alongside Go Ball UK, which is taken into adults. But when I first played the sport, my first thought was, what age does this go into children? And obviously for visually impaired children at first. But the impact it has on every child is just wonderful. So I want to take it into, as I say, there's nearly 15,000 children in the UK who have sight loss, but 1 in 5 children suffer with a disability as well, and I think every one of them deserves to play sport.
I mean, what is not to like? It's hard not to really want to engage with that, isn't it? That was a wonderful bit. I really struggled to improve that, but I will help you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, well done. Go and have a